So the Chicago gangsters, Al Capone, I'll show you a picture with it. Deanna Benyon, all right, and Jaime Weiss had this fucking hat. Where's your hat?
She's poor.
You are poor. You don't have a hat. This is the hat.
I know, Todd.
What hat do I have?
A hat. A black hat.
No, it's the exact same hat from Tombstone, the best Western movie ever made, which Val Kilmer wore as Doc Holliday, and is made by the same guy that made it for the movie, Tom Hurt, and is signed by Val Kilmer. Come on over here. What? Come on, go. What do you have here?
A chicken.
Fresh made nails?
Fresh made.
Nails.
Fresh meat.
Because she likes to eat snails.
Okay, continue.
And it's funny because when you're looking at, you wanted French tips, right? So obviously if you think French tips is made by French people, and when you look at the cultural appropriation stuff, everybody used it in a different way, which you're not supposed to be, because French tips are square to the top with a white line. And everybody you're looking for, they had them round. So somebody hijacked the cultural relevance of a stupid thing like French tip nails. Hey, you want to do your nails as well?
No.
All right. So what I want to, what do we have? Okay.
I have no idea.
So you watched John F. Kennedy Jr. Did you see the whole thing?
Yeah.
Did you see how he died?
Yeah. Plane crash. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom.
Do you think it was for real or he got killed?
I think somebody hijacked the plane.
Well, they don't have to hijack. Kind of like they fuck around with the brakes on your car. You know, something can go wrong and they can remote it. I mean, he would have been a president. Like two people you know for sure could have been president if they wanted to. One of them is him and the other one is Charlie Kirk. Like, not even a question about it. And two things get lost to history because if you have, take your hands out of your face. Why do you go like that? You're trying to blackmail me to play games if you do well, and then you go with the hands in your face? What kind of blackmail is this?
And you did your famous maybe.
Yeah, my famous maybe. So anyways, so two things get, well, yeah, I'll take care of it. So two things get lost to history. One of them, like when I was a kid, and my father wanted to embarrass me. No, don't touch him because those are old. Those are super old.
Exactly.
They're like
I'm trying to make them
1800s.
not fall off.
Don't touch me. I'll take care of him.
I already did it
So
for
my
you.
father, to embarrass me and kind of humiliate me, used to shave my head. Right? And at the time when he used to do that, let's go like this because you don't have anything in your face. At the time when he used to do that, only criminals had shaved heads. Nobody else. Even like bald people that had a little bit of hair on the side, right? Only criminals. It was super embarrassing to have a shaved head, like you're a criminal, like you did something wrong. Did you have something to drink? Did you have alcohol?
She's drunk.
I see this. What is that? Are you the thinker of Auguste Rodin? Kind of like that. The thinker goes like this.
I'm better.
You better thinker? Okay, but just don't look drunk. So anyways, so when you read in the future, because you know who made it cool to be bald? Bruce Willis made it cool to be bald. Because when he started losing his hair, he said, fuck that, then he shaved his hair, and everybody's like, look at him, so how cool he is. And now everybody's doing the shaved head, which is kind of, they go too much because it gets shiny, and it looks stupid. But anyways, in my opinion. So one of the things that gets lost to history, it's the idea of a shaved head. If you read something in the future, you're saying, oh, this guy was trying to be cool. Because a lot of people that have nice hair now, they shave their heads because that's the idea of cool. And a lot of things, and the second thing that gets lost to history, to where unless you live to that period of time, you're not going to understand it, it's how important it was for people to be cool. You know, all the songs, which, you know, everybody's trying to be cool. When I was a kid, there was a guy that had a certain walk. He would walk like, and everybody, oh, look at him walking. You know, I can show you his walk. It was studied, like that was my walk, and you would do this. Everybody was trying to be cool, right? And for me, when I was looking at people that I thought they were cool, John F. Kennedy Jr. was the coolest of them all because he was cool without trying. And actually, the maximum of cool. Now, people say Steve McQueen was cool, and I don't think so. So John F. Kennedy Jr., he didn't try to be cool, right? He was just like everything. Like when he was going to see Tyson, everybody's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Can you give us an interview? And he's like, what did he say?
Maybe as he walked out the door.
No, he didn't say maybe. He said, if that's okay with you, which was being nice, he didn't have to. If that's okay with you, we'll talk about it when I come up. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. So we'll talk about it when I come out, right? That was so beautiful and he wasn't rushing. You see how when he was walking, like he wasn't even trying. He wasn't walking to the door fast. He was walking so slow. He was just walking perfect speed, perfect body movement. I mean, he was just, to me, that's what I want to see you bring home. And the thing with him was, he was super famous from the start, and he didn't care. Like even some of the stuff when he had a fashion sense, he was doing stuff that nobody did. Like, you know what I mean? Riding a bicycle with these dress pants all the way up to his knees, or when he had those funny hats, like nobody was doing that. But he just went anti-fashion to create fashion. You know what I mean? So I felt he was put in a super difficult spot, and the way he created himself, and maybe kind of like he didn't give a fuck, right? He didn't give a fuck about anybody else's opinion about him. He created himself what he wanted to be, you know? And even the idea, what he was trying to, he said, it's easy to be a great man, right? Because they're saying even Martin Luther King used to have hookers and beat them. Gandhi supposedly beat women. No, I don't want to be a great man, because that's pride, and that's like your whore for fame and stuff, and you like power. He's like, I just want to be a good man. And I had a conversation with a friend of mine, that Sorin Ponesco, when I was a kid, and he's like, look at this guy. He goes every day to work, and what a loser he is, right? He goes and works a job from 9 to 5, they call it in America. And he comes home to his family, and he doesn't cheat on his wife. What a loser. And I said, no, that's the maximum what a hero is. Because you hate your life when you go to work every day and you bring money home and you don't cheat on your wife, even though you could, or maybe you would like to, right? And you don't do those things. Those are the hard things. To be an adventurous guy, to have the wife sit at home and, hey, baby, what's going on, right? That's easy. Even though not all the people can do it, but if you can do it, it's easy, right? So the idea to not do the bad things, to me, that's the ultimate hero. And that's what kind of like what John F. Kennedy Jr. was saying, like, I don't want to be a great man. I want to be a good man. And it takes courage, because the idea of, it's enticing to want to be somebody that everybody knows about, everybody listens to, and you want to be drunk on your own importance. And you see a lot of these people on TV nowadays, they want to be drunk on their own importance. And they, what?
No, nothing.
I have something in my eyes?
No, me. Sorry.
Okay. So that's what I was going to talk about him. Like, he was like, when I was a kid, everybody was looking for different shticks to be cool. Everybody had like red hats. This guy had this guy had, everybody's trying to impress. And you see this in people that create personalities on TV. Everybody's got something else. The comic Sam Kinison had a painter hat and then a long trench. Everybody's trying to do a shtick, right? And he was just being himself. And he did not get, see, that's the problem with you. You always want to fit in, right? You worry about what other people think about you. And to me, like, you have to be respectful and kind of listen, but you have to agree with people's opinions, right? Like, people really don't have any right to have an opinion by yourself. But if it's constructive, you have to listen to it, right? Because it makes you better. Like when we went to Craig Ferguson. Number one, you shouldn't even be there, because he was over 16. What are you, going to be 13 in a week? Right? But I said, fuck it. We got the baseball hats. You both of you are tall enough, right? I don't agree with the rule. They have that rule over 16 because he's cursing a lot. And his show was basically cursing and doing dirty sex talk, which I don't know why he did it, but that's how he did it. But you guys know curse words, right? Because I taught you curse words.
Yeah.
So we cheated from the beginning. We went in, we tricked him, right? And then when I went in and took those canvases, and I gave him that letter that you guys signed and I wrote. I mean, you don't understand. This guy was the best ever. I mean, granted, TV's been around for 200 years or so, but he was the best. Him, David Letterman, Johnny Cochran were the best ever to ever do it. Right? He was the best, and I wanted you guys to meet him. And if I would have looked at it as like, over 16, fuck that. I risked, because it wasn't cheap, right? But I risked it, because I wanted you guys to see it. Me and your mother, we saw David Letterman live. But what I want to say about the thing is, from him, and I didn't know he was for 10 years, but did you see it, how sad it was for him? Like, he was the best. He was the top of the stairs, top of the mountain, and he's sitting there performing for 65-year-olds in Skokie, Illinois. And he kind of made jokes about that, kind of making jokes about himself. Oh, look at this. I made it. I arrived in Skokie. But it had to hurt for him, because he was the best there ever was. On tie. I don't think Letterman was better than him or Johnny Cochran. He was just as good as those two. Or maybe Dean Martin as well. But to perform for 65-year-olds and to do, like, at the end of the show, to kind of take pictures with everyone, like, that's just sad. Like, we went and took a picture, right? Because, I don't know. He was, he's a big deal, but it's sad for him to sit there and take pictures. Like, it broke my heart when we took a picture with him. Because he was just the best, man. It's just, and I don't know how these people fall, man. These people, they're on top of the mountains and they fall, and you got to see the other side of him. Like David Letterman and him and Johnny Cochran, when you said something, so they would ask you a question, and when you're about to answer the question, they had 4 or 5 versions to make it funny before you even finish speaking. That's how fast their mind is. 4 or 5 different versions. You want to change hats? And they're super funny, all of them. You don't want to wear it? You don't like hats?
I was racist against hats.
Are you racist against hats?
No, but she's actually racist.
Are you racist?
I gotta think about that for a moment.
No, you're not racist. Come on.
She told me like 10
Well, you got
times she was.
punched, but some people at school, but that doesn't make you racist.
Yes.
There are a lot of great people everywhere. Their skin color doesn't exist, and you taught me that. All right, so we talked about that. But you're trying to remember that moment, because certain things you have to remember him. And his fall from, I don't even know, because he was talking about owning a castle. He was talking about all kinds of stuff. How maybe he doesn't have money, and he has to do this because he needs some money. I don't know how you spend the money, because obviously he probably made a lot of money. But it's just sad to see. And he shows up with those things. It was amazing. I was like, it's going to be the best show ever. And then when he's doing sexual jokes, and, like he said he was, 63? And you caught something, he said, if he's 63, he was born in 1963?
Yeah, he was.
You don't understand? See how smart he is? He said he was born in 1963 and he's 63 now. Okay. Like, for me to do...
I'm not drunk.
You're not drunk, you sure?
No, that's just how I look at people.
Let's go like this so you can go. So people that do sexual jokes for me is like cheating, right? Oh, puking, farting, burping, masturbation, like that the little guy, what's his name? Chris Hart. He's not funny, man. He has a funny delivery, but he's not funny. He doesn't say anything funny. And when you do that, it's like cheating. That's why I kind of like Seinfeld, because he doesn't do those things. It's easy, right? Adam Sandler, he makes that annoying voice, which that's all they do now on Saturday Night Live. They make annoying voices, like, yeah, 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 yeah. That's not funny, sorry. You pretend to be funny, but you're not funny. And Craig Ferguson was the best. And to see him do these jokes, I mean, you can walk like this is the line of sexual jokes, and you can walk left and right and tiptoe on it and kind of make, and don't say nothing, but make the people think that you said something. You know what I mean? That's funny. But actually say the stuff, you know what I mean? But, okay. And then what we had child services show up at the house.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because they showed up. And then I was ready to blame you because I thought you volunteered information and you were trying to be mean and get me in trouble because I don't let you play computers.
I could have played all I wanted.
No, I know, but I'm saying I thought that was it, and I kind of blamed you for it. But at the school did it on purpose because you got beat at school, and they didn't want to take action at the person that said you have no breasts, which is body shaming, sexual harassment, and what's the last one?
Oh,
Bullying, right?
Physical harassment too.
No, bullying. Which I don't care because I want you guys to take care of it. But the idea is the school, because I made a big deal about it because you're a girl, and then you got punched on top of it because you threw a shoe at the guy who was doing this to you.
And I kicked him in the balls.
Maybe. But the idea is because he punched you and you're a girl, I made a big deal at school. What do? They caught an opportunity to kind of interrogate him. And he's, because the 2 days before he got in trouble at school, and I went into school and nothing happened, but he was afraid to disappoint me and said, I want to talk to, just have my mother pick me up. Don't tell my father, because I thought he was snitching on me.
I'm not drunk. Just pay attention.
No, don't do that. We're not, come on.
Yeah, we're not.
You're trying to blackmail me with your shit, and your product is not correct.
Well, my
I don't
product is.
know.
Your product is bullshit. If you're trying to blackmail me with
I'll
this
pay
product,
you
you're
this
not going to
and then I'll
get
blackmail you for stealing it.
No,
Why'd you steal it?
I didn't steal anything.
Exactly.
No, come over here. Come over
No.
here, because I don't think it's this white.
Aye.
Because we got to have Charlie Kirk here. Because I'm using the Doc Holliday hat.
This guy's trying to.
So. Okay, so the school goes in and is like, oh, what, are you afraid of your father? Why? How was it? Why are you afraid of your father? How did I ask it?
Like, why not?
What do you
Are
mean, why
afraid of
not?
your father?
Did they say, come on, man, just be real.
No, they were still like, why are you afraid of your father?
And what did you say?
I said I'm not.
So how did they get to the fact that they said that you got slapped?
Then I got slapped.
So how did they say that I'm abusive towards you to send the child services? How did they get to that?
Okay, so me and Kiona got into a fight.
No, what did they ask you from the school? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, from the school.
How did they work it out?
They.
So you said you don't want me to pick you up because you were afraid to disappoint, and then you said you want your mother, and then they said, what, you afraid of your father? I know that's what happened. And what happened afterwards?
Afterwards, I said that, and they took me back to my class.
No. And they asked you, what, does your father hit you, or what happens? How did it go?
They asked me if you hit me.
Okay.
Or if I have any bruises.
So what did you say?
Like, a short time, they'll think for like 2 minutes. And, only a skim.
Skim, what's that skim? Oh. So, all right, so they exaggerated because he doesn't get hit hard, right? And he gets hit, if he hits you, right? Because I told him, how many times I told you not to hit girls?
Infinite thousand.
Even 1,000, okay. And I don't hit him hard. Anyways, and they lied about being a bruise. Because when I asked the lady that showed up, I said, did they say it was a bruise? Because he never said it was a bruise, right? And they lied about a bruise. Because why? Because I stood up for you. They want to put me back in my place and make me like an abuser, even though he told them it's not true and he's not afraid of me and he knows he gets in trouble if he hits girls, right?
And you are allowed to physically discipline your child.
Yeah, and I don't do it like my father, okay,
Yeah.
my father, like, used to shave my head, and he used to use a razor blade and he used to cut me, and I had cuts all over because he used to be drunk. He used to beat me with a coat hanger, and not one of these metal ones, the wooden ones. He used me to make me strip naked and sit with the feet in cold water. I mean, he used to do a lot of shit. He used to, if I don't want to eat some kind of food, he made me do my fingers like this and just hit it with a fork. But he didn't do it to discipline me. He's just because he was drunk and he was trying to, get angry at somebody. And he always used me for it. I mean, a lot of things he did. And he used to humiliate me and tell me nobody loves you and everybody loves your brother. And he used to humiliate me in front of other kids. And he always kind of put me down, right? And I'm very careful not to do that. Right? Like, even when I smoke cigars, I don't smoke in a car with you, right? Because to me, I was always getting sick. So I'm trying not to do the things he did, right? Anyways, but the idea is, so I took a stand to protect you, right? And then the school is trying to punish me. So next time something happens, I'm going to be like, oh, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. You know, I'm not going to do anything for my daughter, but they're wrong, right? So they got me in the offsides. They used them, and you were kind of volunteering information. I'm not saying don't tell the truth. Tell the truth, but the idea is when you feel that somebody's using you for their own purpose, be
Vague.
not be vague. Like you don't even have to answer. You just say, "Hey, I need my father here, my mother here." You know, like people that request lawyers. If you know it's for the wrong reason, because that's when this woman showed up. I didn't know. Like she could try to be my friend, to extract the information, or she could try to be mean and extract the information. So it doesn't matter her behavior, what it would have been, could have been wrong anyways. And we watched that Ryan Mata documentary about how they steal, coming back from Cleveland about 2 months ago, how they steal kids. It was the one kid that was vomiting and they took it away from the family because they get money from it. So it's a racket, kind of like an Epstein thing. So you never know. But the idea is, you know how that you see some guy, let's say, is a pedophile and killed a kid, raped a kid and killed a kid, and then the police put him over there, and they're really nice to him. They're like, "Oh, do you need some water? Are you okay? Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal." You know what I mean? They're trying to have his defense system down. So then he tells, you know what I mean? That he thinks they're his friend, right? So that's the same technique they used with him. Nobody's a serial killer or rapist, right? But they used him. Like, oh, I'm going to befriend you, and I'm going to ask you certain questions.
I'm not drunk.
Do you need something to drink? Because if you keep doing this, you need an excuse.
To be drunk.
So, do you understand? So, they're asking leading questions.
Okay, I gotta drink water.
Water? You
Get me some water too.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
So, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were tricking you to say what they wanted to say because they wanted to lead the conversation a certain way to get what they wanted from you, to come back and punish me with fake shit, right? And at
Also,
first,
it wasn't even that big of a deal. Like, if somebody fights back to protect their family, like, what's the problem?
they don't like it. They want you to be, you want some water? They want you to be subdued. Oh, how nice are you? Sit over here then. We don't see trouble.
Can I have some more?
Yeah, pour him some more. Okay, yeah.
I'm so generous.
Yeah, I've seen it. You want some more?
No.
You're like in Wild Wild West drinking like whiskey. And that's how they go. They're drinking it.
Except with even smaller cups.
Should be lucky you have such a good sister.
Okay, that's what I have to say about it. You gotta be careful in life because people are gonna act it. They're your friends and they want to use you for their own purposes. And even that director, the school, whatever, principal, he's asking like he's my friend. Remember when I was with you?
Assistant principal.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm your friend. Oh, it's okay. No. Remember? And I gotta be careful because I don't know. Is it real? Is it fake?
It's always fake almost.
Yeah.
In the United States, everything is fake.
You know, I was thinking when I wanted to talk about it, it was more get a pen and a piece of paper and bring me some tissues because I gotta blow my nose. You want to wear this one and I wear the Charlie Kirk hat?
I don't want to wear any.
This is the Doc Holliday hat.
I don't want to wear any.
I don't want this one. Come on. Why don't you want to wear any hat?
I'm just not in the mood for them hats.
You're not in the mood for them hats?
Yeah.
What are you in the mood for? Yeah? Man, sucks to have a cold. Now, hi, Kiona. Come on, get over here. Kiona.
If it works.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is good actually. We're gonna use it there. So, when Kennedy got shot, the father of Kennedy Jr. Get over, kid. Get closer.
I'm okay.
No, get closer. So, okay, you don't have to sit on. So when Kennedy got shot, you know how they explained it for the American people what happened? So there was, do you know the story? How Kennedy got shot? So right here, there's a curb on the road, right? Right? This is a grassy knoll. They had a picket fence right here, right? Right here, there's an underpass, a bridge, right? And there's people here everywhere. And this is the fence, right? And right here was the book depository. It was a building had a bunch of book depository. And they say that Oswald killed him from the window high up, right? Now, when he arrived in Dallas, they sent away the Secret Service. Because Secret Service are supposed to ride behind the limo, right? And they say, hey, go away. And you can see in a video, it's like, hey, why are you sending me away? I got to protect the president. And they said, hey, motorcycle, Secret Service, go away. So the guys went away. Now, when they went around this bend, the limo is supposed to go fast. With the president, you're not supposed to go slow. You're supposed to go fast. And they slowed down, right? So they claim that Oswald from here, with a Caracano rifle, which is a piece of shit Italian rifle from World War One, same thing kind of like what Charlie supposedly got
They
used.
also have it in World War II as well.
Caracano? Okay, Italians cannot make rifles. So they said he fired 3 shots.
Okay, I'm not drunk.
So they said he fired 3 shots, right? Now, when Kennedy got killed, so this is his limo, right? It was an open limo. In the front seat was the driver, and it was Governor Connolly, and then in the back seat it was him and the wife, right? Okay, so they said this is how he shot him when he went around the bend. Not supposed to slow down even more. And they said, so Kennedy was upset with CIA because CIA after World War II was invented to protect American citizens. But from the beginning was used to protect the big corporations, right? And they're spying against American citizens. So Kennedy wanted to destroy the CIA. Said, I want to break it and throw in 1,000 different kind of parts, right? Different winds or something. He said, I want to break it and throw it in the wind in 1,000, whatever he said. Because he was disappointed because he found out that they're actually working against the American people for private interests. Anyways, so he fired their 2 brothers, Dulles. They're involved with World War II and then with the creation of CIA. Also United Fruit Company, where they started revolutions in all the South America, right? They started in Cuba, they started in, I think, Guatemala. With our bands, they start all over the place. Because all the governments that were trying to do good for their people, these people would overthrow them, right? And same thing happened in Romania. Overthrow the government, you bribe 5 people, and you get all the resources, right? Very easy. So they didn't stomach people that try to do good things. Anyways, so he fired the guy, Dulles. What's going on? What do you have in your head that is so heavy?
No,
Look at you. Look at you, what are you doing again? Come on.
it's comfortable.
No, stay straight, please. That's
Yes,
better.
sir.
Anyways, yeah, so he fired Alan Dulles. And when they killed Kennedy, Alan Dulles was
Oh, shit!
how many hands do you need?
10.
Need one, let me go
Stay
there.
straight here. Come on.
Hi.
Like this.
What if you
Right.
stay like this, but
So
straight?
stay like this, man. Like that. Anyways, so out of all the people that were supposed to investigate Kennedy murder was Alan Dulles, the guy he fired, and the guy was using the CIA for nefarious purposes, right? And they
Suspicious.
very suspicious. And also the gun that Oswald was using, it was the Caracano rifle. They showed a picture with Oswald holding the Caracano rifle, but the problem is the strap was on the bottom.
What?
The strap that you put around the shoulder that has the leather strap, it was on the bottom of the rifle. And the weapon they found in the book depository, the strap was on the side. And it's not like you can change the strap because you wanted to. If it's, you know what I mean? It's a big deal to change the strap. So it was clearly a different rifle. Okay, so they said that the corrupt people are investigating. It's kind of like Charlie Kirk, to be honest with you. The corrupt people are investigating the Kennedy murder. So they said that Oswald fired 3 shots. Right? Same thing that they said, oh, this guy killed Charlie Kirk with 30-06. Very easy, same thing. Okay, then people start asking, well, 30-06, how come the bullet didn't go through? Oh, we were stopped by the collarbone. A second lie, right? Because the collarbone is thick and the bullet is as big as this. The collarbone is not going to stop this bullet. It's going to rip the whole back of you. If that's the truth, right? So they started making more lies because they're not smart enough. They thought, this is enough. People are going to believe it. They're going to move on. Because they had the knowledge, expertise, how they lied to people from the Kennedy assassination. So Oswald fired 3 shots. Then this guy that is sitting right here saying, hey, one of the shots hit the pavement. Oh, so one of the shots missed. Okay, so then we have 2 shots. Right? Most people think there was a guy here with a rifle, not just Oswald, and he shot here, Kennedy, because you see Kennedy, when he gets shot, his head goes backwards, right? If you get shot from the back, your head is not going to go backwards, it's going to go forward, right? So anyways, the Allen Dulles Commission...
Did they find an indent in the road from the gunshot that hit the road?
Yeah, 1. So then they had 3 bullets, three gunshots, and this one is no good anymore. So then you have 2 shots that did all the damage. So the way they explained the damage done to Kennedy, they said Oswald shot a shot here, hit him in the shoulder. I mean, I don't know all the points. From the shoulder, went into the guy in front, hit him somewhere in the maybe here. Then he hit him here, where he was holding the head, and then the same shot came back and killed Kennedy.
What?
Exactly. That's how they explain it, right? And they call it the magic bullet. The magic bullet. I mean, you should know this because it's in history. The magic bullet theory. So a bullet goes in, hits this guy in the shoulder, hits the guy in the front, like in 2 different spots, right? Like either here and here, or maybe shoulder. I don't know what he hit. And then he comes back and kills Kennedy.
Well, how does the bullet not be stopped?
It's stupid. Doesn't make any sense. And then when Kennedy...
It's like this.
Exactly
It's
your
like-
reaction. Do you understand? When you have the reaction like this, that's what a sane human being
They
should
might
have.
as well even thrown a boomerang.
Okay, but what I'm saying, that's the explanation, official explanation, okay? And then on the top of it, they claim that they found the bullet in the carry-on at the hospital, and the bullet was intact, had no damage to it. Said, oh, this is the bullet. Had absolutely no damage to it. Right? And then they had a cover-up. They had the doctors saying that the bullet entry was to the front, in the neck, and they said, no, we did that to make it, you know how the doctors use a pen to make people breathe? If this is stuck and you can't breathe, they put a pen so you can breathe through the pen. They said that's what tracheotomy, I think it's called. Anyways, so then I realized, and obviously they killed probably about 200 people to keep silent. And then Oswald goes to jail. He gets killed by a guy, Jake Ruby, which is a gangster from Chicago. His name is Rubenstein.
Good for Oswald.
Huh?
Good for Oswald.
What do you mean good for Oswald? He gets killed by it.
Exactly.
Why? Why is it good for Oswald? He didn't kill Kennedy.
How do you know?
Because he couldn't have fired the 3 shots.
But he could have been one of the people who fired the shot.
No, he was used as a decoy, the same as this other guy. The bullet came from the front that killed Kennedy. They had professional snipers try to, because that's a piece of shit rifle, trying to, because you play the games, you got to do it and reload it and do whatever the fuck you're doing it to put the bullets in, and it's almost impossible.
How fast were the shots? Like,
Supposedly, like professional snipers can't do it. They put watermelons in a car and they went around, and professional snipers couldn't do it. It doesn't even matter. That's not the shot that killed him because you see his head going backwards. So my idea is, so Oswald is in jail. He says, I didn't do it. I mean, the story's bigger. And then Rubenstein, who's absolutely 100% a gangster, involved with the Chicago outfit. and Robert Kennedy is trying to put the Chicago outfit in jail, and Robert Kennedy, the guy, his brother got shot, created the idea that there is such a thing as organized crime. Because before, all crime was considered random. Like crazy people did crime. And after Robert Kennedy exposed that actually there's a secret organization that they coordinate crime. You know what I mean? Like they're like a government within the U.S. government. They have their own government, and they're all kind of military hierarchy. So the guy that works for the Chicago outfit, who Robert Kennedy is investigating and is getting them into trouble, he had strippers. He was involved with strippers. He was from
Wanna
Chicago.
drink some more?
You have some more water? Give him the whole thing. Okay,
I
we're
just
gonna.
gave it to her because she wanted to become
Okay.
darker.
Listen. Hey.
Hey, Slay.
Oh, I'm not drunk.
Okay, listen to this because it's important. Take your hand out of the fucking thing. Come on.
It's
All right.
important to me.
So the guy that's working for the Chicago outfit, his name was Rubenstein. He was Jewish.
Frankenstein.
Oh, wow. Jewish must be so much.
So it happens. I mean, you keep finding these people doing things. So he's working for the Chicago outfit. Robert Kennedy's getting them in trouble big time, exposing their secret dealings. And he supposedly killed Oswald because he's such a great patriot and he's upset that Oswald killed Kennedy. So Kennedy's investigating you, getting you into trouble. Somebody kills Kennedy, and you're such a big American patriot that you go and kill the guy that killed Kennedy because you're upset. That's the official version. On top of the magic bullet, right? And then they had the interviews with Jack Ruby, and what he was saying, what do you call it? He was saying that nobody will ever know why I did this. It's a secret. It's gonna go with me to my grave, right? Where he's telling you the shit is not what it seems. Like they're saying that he's paid, and supposedly he went crazy in jail. Anyways, so probably these fuckers that they run the U.S. government right now, they realize they can get away with anything because the American people are stupid. Magic bullet. I mean, you guys were laughing when I told you about it. How can a bullet just go and do this stuff, right? And then Jack Ruby was a great American patriot. He was upset they killed Kennedy, who's investigating the... Do you know what I mean? Like, this is so nonsensical that these people decided, hey, we're going to get away with anything. Whatever we're going to do, we're just going to tell people and going to make it official and brainwash people. And people are going to go with it because it's the official version, right? I mean, there's more to the story. And the same thing they're doing with Charlie Kirk. Like the bullet, they said, killed him, right? From over there. Okay, where's the bullet? Oh, we don't have the bullet. But that's a big bullet. How come you don't have it? What else did you do? Oh, we paved over the crime scenes. You didn't find the bullet and you paved with concrete over the crime scene? Why? 2 days later. Right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
Wait.
And some people are saying, well, that's the killer. Well, like, how is that the guy to kill if you don't have the bullet? Everybody says that the bullet, if it goes in, magic bullet. They also have a magic bullet with Charlie Kirk. They said the bullet came in, hit his collarbone because he eats kale. This little bitty bone is so strong. I mean, this bullet rips the back of a moose. But because he eats kale, he's got bones like Superman. So the bullet came in from here, went down, and kind of like hit all the vertebrae and disintegrated. Which I don't even think if you do that, the bullet disintegrates. It's a big fucking bullet. Right? And they don't have anything. They have a small fragment of a bullet. While everybody else sees it, that his shirt, when he gets shot, goes like this. Right? And there's a thing with air, so it looks like the microphone killed him. The microphone here exploded. Might have not even killed him. He got taken to the car. He fainted because he lost a little bit. There was not a lot of blood. People say it was a lot of blood. No, not a lot of blood. He lost a little bit of blood. He fainted. And maybe that it had some kind of gas to put him out. And then they carried him to the car. And then the police following the car, they were saying that somebody's fighting for their life trying to get out of the car. So maybe they killed him in the car on the way to the hospital. But then again, they're explaining to you magic bullet. Like a bullet comes here, hits a fucking piece of shit bone, and it goes backwards down. Cannot go past this bone. And it hits a bunch of other piece of shit bones. And it disintegrates, right? Same shit.
I know the secret of the magic bullet.
What is it?
So, like, this is Kennedy. And, and
Did Kennedy have a hat like Al Capone?
Yeah. Or no.
No. But
and then
he's seen having one of those hats.
Why were they releasing the Kennedy files
Wait,
so
hold on.
late?
They didn't release shit. They released part of it. They promised they're gonna release. Go ahead with
Okay.
your theory.
So this is the shooter. This is Kennedy,
Okay.
and
Well, we got a car here. We got some kind of cars.
I'm okay. And this is the bullet.
Okay, so that's Kennedy's car. Go ahead.
This is the car. He's in the car.
No, because I want to show you something else afterwards.
And then
Well, Kennedy's not fat. The fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what that.
Okay, you got soldiers. I got you soldiers. All right, so you don't have to show Kennedy's in the back seat. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the car Kennedy's in,
Okay.
and this is the
So I don't know if it shows over there.
fat hitman. This is the fat hitman. Just leave it
Yeah,
here.
no, the hitman is the one, the fat guy that killed Oswald was fat. Oswald is right there in
I
the
know,
book
I
deposit.
know, I know. Wait, can I? So this is Kennedy's car. This is the
UFO coming down. Unidentifying.
No, this is the sniper who shot.
Yeah, he's not as big as that. He's not 3 times the size.
So what? So what? It's
Find
an
something
example.
smaller. I don't agree with the fucking thing.
Can I use the pen?
She's a plane.
Was that supposed to have a little boy?
Funny, he's a plane.
All right, go ahead with the plane.
He's a plane. And then, can I have the pen? He takes out a gun.
In the plane?
Yes. And he shoots a bullet. And it misses. So he takes out on a reverse card. And the bullet just comes back.
Uno reverse card? I don't think the game was invented then.
It's too powerful to not be invented. Uno reverse.
Uno
It's not
reverse.
the
Okay,
shot
so actually you're saying that there was not a magic bullet. It was actually a bunch of Uno reverse cards.
It was only
So he
one.
shot, he missed. They said Uno reverse, shot
Uno
again,
reverse.
and the bullet
No.
came back in. Uno reverse.
He shot once and then the bullet came back because he used Uno
And he was
reverse.
kind of like this with the weapon and caught the bullet and shot again. Okay. And that's
No,
it,
he
exactly.
didn't catch it. He didn't catch it. And went,
So this is how it went. Like they
So basically,
shot
this
him.
is
and then it went through the barrel and he
this
shot
is
it back.
just as a good theory that he has, like the magic bullet. It makes as much sense as the big bullet that Charlie Kirk had stopped his by the collarbone.
Theory.
I know what happened to the collarbone.
His bullet was blocked by Kale. Not even his
Yeah,
collarbone.
yeah. Not even his collarbone. There was Kale there.
I know
because,
the
like,
theory about
How do you hit something
This
on
is-
your collarbone and then it goes down into your spine?
I know.
it's-
This
yeah,
is-
you're breaking my leg.
This is Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
This is the sniper. And this is the
Well,
gun.
the sniper supposedly was on the top of the building.
Yeah, see, like
Great, he's up here floating.
Uh-huh.
He shoots a bullet, and this is the bullet. And it goes, and then it just somehow hits a metal,
How did it go
which doesn't
backwards?
exist,
Yeah,
and then it
but
goes
he
like
doesn't have
down.
any metal.
Exactly.
How did it go backwards
'Cause
if
it's
it hit the
magic.
spleen?
No, they said they came in like this, big bullet like this, hit his collarbone, it's a piece of shit bone. It might even be a gay bone, this one. And it goes in somehow, came in like from that trajectory, came in like this, and then kind of went down, because like this bone is too big. I need to avoid, kind of like you go in and you got to take a detour. It's like, like in cartoons, like it goes, and it stops before. So it needs the reverse course. And he goes in and he hits all the vertebrae. Kind of like 9/11 buildings went down, like, and he's like, disappears. That's the official theory.
No. This,
Yeah.
This is the thing.
And there was
this is
also
the-
a decoy guy who was a Jewish guy who said, I did it. Everybody looked for him while the guy in the building kind of went away. And they said, I didn't do it. And then he got caught with child porn and he's in jail. Go ahead. So
Okay.
they have a version of Jack Ruby again.
This is the bullet, and it's near the collarbone, and it goes like this, poof, and then and then it enters the void. And it disappears.
Also, if you hit somebody, why would you only shoot them once?
Well, that's what they said about, that's what the sniper told me about Martin Luther King. Only the military shoots one time. If you really hate somebody, you're going to shoot more than once. And that's how Martin Luther King got shot. You remember that professional sniper in North Carolina told me that? If you're a regular guy and you hate somebody and you take the time to write 5 bullets,
FBI.
you're going to shoot more than one time. Make sure. So only a military, one shot, one kill, they get up. Anyway, so forget about
one
it.
shot.
So what I was gonna talk to you guys about, because I was thinking hard. We're gonna put it afterwards. Leave it here. So what do we know for sure?
About what?
And by the way,
There
have you
was
ever
no
seen?
magic bullet.
Okay, don't destroy the car because
I'm not
you have your
destroying
own version of the car.
I do.
The idea
I
is
think it's already broken.
what? What's broken?
Guys, this is
Windshield on the back.
You guys broke the windshield on the back.
We
What is it broke?
do not see the scratch.
Scratch. I didn't see it. Anyways, so if you remember that movie, Conspiracy
I'm not
Theory, with Mel Gibson.
Nope.
So he's a cab driver like me, and he writes this letter. We're gonna watch it afterwards.
She doesn't want to watch
What's
it.
going on with your head?
She doesn't want to watch it. She
Come on, sit over here. So he's out here writing like a newsletter to like he's got 7 fans, right? And then nobody's watching that. Kind of like nobody's watching the shit we're doing here. But then the CIA, because he says some secrets, they're trying to kill him, right? And we, as far as I know, we only have 1 fan for this whole thing. It's Bogdan, my friend, and he's watching. He's like, "Why don't you make more of these?" And we're gonna make more, just for him, because we have 1 fan. We don't have everybody in the world. It's just for him. But the reason why I do it, because you complain that you don't have stuff with me, and the stuff we're talking about, I want you to remember it. And if I die, I'll tell you some stuff I've learned in my life,
Photo.
even though you don't understand all of it. Please use this other hand. Use your knee. Come on.
And then don't pee.
Yeah, don't pee.
I'll hurry up.
Right? Now we're almost done. So yeah, because some of the stuff you don't understand right now, but in the future you can come back to it. All right. Anyways, okay. So what do we know for sure about the American political system?
It's corrupt.
It's corrupt.
Sucks.
Corrupt. It's corrupt. That's the finish point. It doesn't work, right? Because it's supposed to be the best for everybody.
And also just garbage.
It is garbage. So it's corrupt, meaning they take money not to do what's best for the people. It doesn't do what's best for the people. So
It's a
that's
scam.
not only they take money to do the wrong thing, it also they don't do the right thing, right? Because you can say, hey, they're making money, but they're still doing the right thing. They're not doing the right thing. They start wars that they're not supposed to be. All of it, right? So
I know one. It's a scam.
it's a scam. So the idea is it's a failed system, right? You can say, hey, sorry,
Okay.
this system has failed. The way they have this election thing, it's failed, right? Because okay, so this project has failed, right? So it's no good anymore. Okay, now, like a math problem, what are you trying to achieve with this system of political circus? Because we're going to call it a circus. What are you trying to achieve? Have good representatives. They don't take bribes and do make the best choice for the people, correct? Okay. So if the idea is they have elections, okay, anything in life, sorry, but I have a quote. Anything in life, how you get to something that people do. You know how it gets done? Tell me if you know. What?
What's
What?
happening?
You listening or what?
I am.
You supporting something that doesn't work? What? You're not using your head, but you're supporting it? Okay. So the way shit gets implemented in society, initially you have a few smart people, right? Like you can make the argument, the forefathers, Washington, Jefferson, Hamilton, all these people are smart.
Hamilton.
And they come up with something, and it becomes law, right? So this is the way we're doing things now. And then nobody's thinking about this anymore, right? They say, oh, that works, this is how we're doing it. And they keep adding to it, right? They keep adding to it. And then they don't stop to say, hey, maybe we don't need, maybe we need to subtract, maybe we need to start from scratch and rethink the whole system, right? They keep adding to it, so this is how things are. That's how people say, the stupid people say, oh, this is our policy. This is how we're doing things. What?
No.
What's going on?
She was phasing out.
Phasing out. Why are you phasing out?
She
Tell me,
left this
because
world.
if you got to say something, say it.
She left this world.
What?
Yeah. What?
She went to the vote.
Tell me, what were you thinking about?
Nothing.
Well, please, because we're finishing. So the idea is they keep adding stupid shit on top of stupid shit, right?
Because it's stupid shit.
Exactly.
To make even more stupid
but
shit.
listen. People don't think about it in detail. To say, okay, does this system work, right? Okay, back in the day, if you're trying to run for political office, what did you have to do?
Campaign.
Okay, no. Number thing is you didn't have TV, right? You didn't have radio. So what did you have to do? Go with the train, set up a stage, and talk to people to hear your message, right? Right?
And you have to.
So you needed money to do that.
And you need like.
So then they implement a system where people can donate money to their candidates, and they created these super PACs where companies can give them money because there was money needed in politics. Now you have TV, you have radio. Do you need money? Really, you don't need money, right, to run for politics. So in order, if you're trying to create a system that's honest, rich people, for the most part, they're all, majority of them, corrupt. I mean, it's just common sense. I like your nails a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Now you're snapped out of existence.
Yeah. So the majority of rich people are corrupt. I mean, anybody kind of knows that. They're not doing the interest of the poor people. As a matter of fact, they steal from poor people, and they pretend to help the poor people, but they steal and steal and steal. They're not even that smart. They're just a bunch of thieves for the most part. And they get government incentives. They like capitalism when they gotta pay you, and they like communism when they fuck it up and they gotta be bailed by what do you call it? People's money. You know, like the banks got bailed, fucked it up, and they got bailed. Like these people, they're building cities in Ohio supposedly, to where they're in charge, but they're building the cities with taxpayer money, and then they're gonna be like miniature dictators with this technology. You know, they're building all kinds of cities to get absolute power with technology. Whatever. So the idea is rich people, that they don't care about the interest of the small people. Why? Because they only care about the people like them with money. And then every time there's an election, they all pretend to care about the poor people because why? Everybody's got one vote and they need to buy the votes, right? So the idea is to have poor people have to have a chance to run for politics and succeed. So the system that they built throughout history, it's wrong because it's a system that can be purchased by rich people. It doesn't represent the reality. So they need to redesign a system where the poor people have the equal chance with rich people, right? Right now, if you don't have money, you can't run for anything. And they have two political party system where they're actually both bought by the rich people, right? So it's really much, they make the laws however they want, right? So to fix the system is very easy. You remove all the monies from the politics. Everybody's got an equal amount if you want to have money. Because right now it's an advertising campaign. Who has the better advertising? No, you have a message, whatever your message is. I'm going to reduce taxes. I'm going to do this. It's the points message. People look at the messages. And I'm going to vote with this guy. Also, it has to be some kind of level of accountability because you can't just say whatever you want, get elected, and do something else. Because Trump says, I have a mandate from the people. Yeah, but you said no wars, freedom of speech. You know what I mean? He said a lot of things. Everything is upside down now. You know what I mean? Okay, you got elected on a bunch of lies. Now you're not doing what you said you're going to do. That you shouldn't be president because that's why we elected you. Because you know what I mean? If it's clear, there should be a commission to make sure you're doing what you said. Because that's what people voted, right? Maybe there should be a system kind of like the Romans had. They have two kind of leaders that get elected instead of one president. And you have a tribune, which you directly can double check you're doing the right thing, right? Because that's what they had. They had two people running the show, the emperors or whatever, not the emperor, whatever it's called. Tribunes, I think they're called. But then they had another guy elected by the people to double check that these people are doing the right thing. Maybe that's the system. But the idea is you got to eliminate money from the politics. Now you don't need money to travel because you can be on TV. The TV has to give equal time for the political, because for everybody else as good as, right? So you watch the show, Mr. What are you going to do in this situation? I'm going to do this. I'm going to, you know what I mean? Raise taxes. I'm going to do this. So basically your platform, it's all you need to run on. It doesn't have to be Kamala is ugly and you know what I mean. It doesn't. Nobody should care about that. But the stuff you said, so that's how you fix the political system. Take all the money out of it. I don't even think there's a need for political parties because they're being bought, both of them. You know what I mean? But maybe if you take the money out of politics, it's all going to disappear. Everybody has equal time on TV, and that's your political campaign. You're not allowed to do more. You're not allowed to have advertising because it's not a. If your end game is to get the best people, more honest, you don't need to spend money, right? Because what does advertising do? Sway you in a different way. Same thing with churches. You know, same thing. Like back in the day, only the priest had access to books. And only the priest could read, because not everyone had books, right? So the priest kept the book secret. And they're the only ones that knew how to read. So the peasants had to wait for a fucking priest, who majority of the times was an asshole, and a fat, kind of disgusting guy, right? To teach them about what Jesus said, right? Right now, there's the book. You can read it. There's no need for churches. I don't need you to, if I eat food, I don't need you to masticate my food and give it to me. I'm smart enough to read and understand, right? There's really no need for churches. The Catholics are a bunch of pedophiles. It doesn't matter how much Candace pretends they're not a bunch of pedophiles. And they haven't had inquisition and killed a bunch of people. All the religion. So the religion is the religion. Religion is generally good. And it gets hijacked for political purposes, right? People use it and say, oh, I talked to God. He called me and he said, hey, to tell you to do this because, you know, he's my buddy. But he doesn't want to talk to you, but he talks to me and he tells me to tell you what to do.
If anybody said that.
Like, get the fuck out of here. I can read. Like, when I was 7 years old, my grandmother had, you've never been to the house. I'll take you one day. So they had like a big metal gate like this. You'd open and then there'd be some steps and it was stained glass, like a little kind of room with stained glass, but it was kind of like outside, inside. And you go a bunch of steps and you're not gonna, they had a thing where you, a bell where you can go or you can knock on the door. And then they had two little doors where you can unhook and kind of, they open like, they're like this, like really small doors. And I go and open it like, who is this, right? And every time I saw the priest come in, and I was like 7 years old, I had a feeling there's something wrong with this motherfucker because he always comes in and to get money and to get like, you know, my grandmother would give him food, you know, all kinds of chickens and all kinds of vegetables, right? And I would yell from the door, I said, Grandma, come on, there's the priest over here. He wants money and stuff. I would say it for him to hear it because I knew this motherfucker's fake. Do you know what I mean? And I really wanted him to hear that I know as a 7-year-old that he's a fucking fake. He would come in and do some crosses on the door, right? Like he's whatever he thinks he is, and leave like 2 bags of stuff and money. So yeah, so religion, the religion is the theory of religion, and there's the institution of religion who's been corrupt from the beginning. As soon as they started acquiring power, they became corrupt. And right now, everybody can buy the book and read it. You don't need anybody to hold your head when you're sitting on a table. You can do it yourself, right? So same thing with politics. Yeah, you don't need to travel by train. You can reach a bunch of people with your message. So technology has moved in such a way to where you need to simplify both systems. Do you know what I mean? What else? There was another thing I want to tell you. I mean, it's insane. Like, everybody sees on TV what's wrong. You finish afterwards. What's wrong with this country? And everybody's corrupt. And they're building some fucking cities in Ohio with taxpayer money, which they're going to be in charge of the cities. They bailed out the banks. Do you understand how the banks work? I mean, that's how they brainwash people. So the banks do work if you need money, because you love money, right? And if you ask me...
Just give me my money.
If you ask me for $10, if I don't have $10, can I give you $10?
No.
Right. So the way you rich people brainwashed the citizenry. If they have $10, is the same value of 100. But they only have 10. Me as a citizen, if I only have 10 and you want 100, I cannot give you 100. I can only give you 10. But they brainwashed the people that these fuckers, the rich people, if they have 10, it has a value of 100. So they can loan it to you, pretend it's 100, charge you interest like it's 100, so they make money from 100, but they only gave you $10, but they pretend it's 100. Do you understand how stupid people are? Mm-hmm. And they say it feeds progress. It feeds all these loans that people are getting, it feeds progress. How about get the fuck out of here if you don't have enough money to cover whatever you're loaning, you're charging interest for the whole thing. If you don't have enough money, just step away. You know what I mean? Maybe the government bank can do that, but privates shouldn't be that. If you don't have $100, you cannot loan $100. And then what they do, they cheat with the interest. They take the interest out of the bank, because you should never really run out of money, and make money for like 50 years. And then they fuck it up. They give bad loans to bad people. And then what they do, they package it. And bad loans, 10 bad loans, they make a package and they sell it for 70% to somebody else who packages it. And again, bad loans. And that's how the crisis got started. They knew they were selling bad loans. They didn't give a fuck because they only have $10. Right? It's not really their money. And in the end, when the bank goes under, meaning they go bankrupt and they cannot exist anymore, the government says, fuck it, I'll cover it for you. And I'll get you out. So they like communism when they fuck it up. But they like capitalism when they collect the money and they don't have to pay anybody anything, right? I'm telling you, it's the magic bullet.
We're not against
Brain. As soon as the magic bullet went to the average American brain, they realized, hey, everything is magic.
Wow.
Trump got shot in the ear. Now his ear is back. They asked him, what is it? Magic. His ear grew back at 80. What is the magic? So American people love magic. Whatever it is that doesn't make sense, it's magic. It's a miracle. Miracle, yeah. Magic, miracle. Those are the things you do. Magic bullet, miracle. Everything is a miracle.
Harry Houdini.
Yeah. All right, I don't know. I want to talk about something else, but we're done.
My back hurts.
Okay, so Craig Ferguson had a thing called, what was it? What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig? All right, what did we learn on the show tonight?
I forgot the whole thing.
You forgot the whole thing. You were telling me how Kennedy got shot with a taxi.
The
And a toilet paper.
love
Magic
magic
tax.
and miracles, even though it's fake.
Huh?
That Americans love magicals and miracles, even though they're fake.
Now they've been
It's not
brainwashed.
the magic bullet. It's the magic taxi.
Do you know how I think they became so kind of like brainwashed? Because you cannot go through life being suspicious of everything, right? If you're being suspicious of everything and everybody, you just go nuts. And at a certain point in time, you say, I trust these people. And that's what elects a bunch of idiots, because they say, these people are going to look out for me. But they're fuckers, right? And then you say, these other people now, they're fighting the first people. They're going to do something for me. And you keep waiting for somebody to do something for you, and you keep having faith, because otherwise you're going to go nuts. So you got to, if everybody's out to fuck you and you realize that, maybe you go insane, right? So they need a confirmation that the world is not fucked up. And because they need this confirmation to not be afraid, they are willing to believe in liars. And ultimately, they lie to themselves. Like, this is the true magic bullet. Come. Why do you believe in magic? The Warren Commission said that. Okay. Right? So it's people want to be lied, maybe. Because otherwise, they could not live in a world that's out to fuck them. And that's kind of what's hard. But the idea is, it's very easy to fix. Do you understand? It's very easy to fix. Take the money out of politics. Maybe not even have political parties. Everything where the money influences politics needs to be eliminated. And always you need, instead of what they're trying to do, like remove all the rights from the citizens, freedom of speech, they're trying to get their guns, they're trying to get this, actually return all the rights to the citizen. Right? Instead of taking rights away from the citizen, make the citizen more powerful. And when the citizen is more powerful, then the country is more powerful. If the citizen is a piece of shit, then the country is a collection of pieces of shit run by what? Tell me.
Not like something.
Huh? Stop. Tell me, what is it?
It's not. It's laughing about how you're saying it's a piece of shit.
That's what you're laughing about, piece of shit? Come on, tell me what you're thinking.
I did.
Alright, what did we learn on the show tonight, Bebe?
Craig.
So magic bullet is bullshit, like always.
Okay. What about miracle bullet?
Same thing as magic
A
bullet.
bank is a scam.
No, it's not a scam. You have money. What I'm saying is, they should have the same rules for these fuckers that they have for me and you. If you ask me for 100 and I don't have it, I can't give it to you. I'm sorry. The same rules for the big boys. That's what it is. That's what everyone is asking. Have the same rules as for me. Oh, I'm paying 33% tax. And they're paying like capital gains and they keep delaying the tax. No, I'm sorry. You got to pay 33%. Even with the monies that they're making, like they don't need that much money to sit on a pile of money. And they say, well, I made it because I'm smart. No, you use the system. And once you get in a stratosphere of fucking influence in politics, you get money from the government. And the main idea is, their big excuse is always, we're driving progress. We're driving progress. They got immunity for the AI race. I mean, that's basically to fuck you without a condom and lubrication. They can fuck you whichever way. The states can assume the big beautiful act. The states can assume, the citizen can assume, oh, you got immunity. Why? Why did you get immunity? Oh, progress. We don't need that much progress. Take it easy. Oh, but we're losing the AI race. Fine. You're losing the AI race. All right, so what? Since gunpowder and electricity was invented, humanity, like, what does electricity do? Outside refrigerators and air conditioning, and maybe because you can play music. Everything else is pretty much bad. You know what I mean? There's a beauty in walking. There's a beauty in, I don't know, doing some physical stuff. There's a beauty in breathing fresh air. There's a beauty in a lot of stuff. Everything that is
There is no fresh air outside.
There is no. So I'm saying is that they keep out, their excuses like progress. Okay, take it easy. We don't need that much progress. Like the dog that's seeing the people driving towards the wall. What's progress? Putting chemicals in foods? Giving chickens growth hormone? Is that progress? No, it's not progress. That's a lie. That's not progress. That's actually poisoning people. You lie, it's progress. Oh, using pesticides in grains like Monsanto does? That's not progress. That's you fucking making more money. You lied to me. The medical companies poisoning you, giving you some other stuff to fix one of the poisons, and then you poison with 5 other things. That's not progress. That's actually poisoning you more, fixing one problem and creating 5 other problems, right? So that all of it, they claim it's progress, but all of it is just, do you know what I mean? Like AI, it's beautiful. Could do many things, but the risk of it being hijacked by bad people. Electricity, great thing, right? But it's being hijacked by bad people to do a lot of shit, to control people. So all of it has been used. They claim we need to rush, they want absolute power, absolute control over the people. That's what the fuck they want. And all this technology allows them to do it. Where you don't need a lot of people to control, you know. Quick, because I want to do something else. What did you learn on the show tonight? You, real quick, it's got to be smart, and you got to be like you listen. And you as well. And come over here so I see you when I look at you. More. What did you learn on the show tonight?
Yes. The government.
Let me see. What does it say here? This is going to be yours.
To Romulus.
So Val Kilmer wrote it to Romulus. All right, go ahead.
The government.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. The government covers up death.
Huh?
The government covers up death.
What do you mean covers up death?
Tries to fake death like it didn't happen.
I don't know what to say.
The government's killing people.
Give him the help.
No, you look so good with it. Let me see. I want to take a picture with it. All right. So the government Tell me, what'd you learn?
Well, you didn't really learn anything. You're just
Get over here, man, because I want to see over there with the hand. Come on, but don't sit like this because you're going to hit the back of it. Sit straight. You got 1 minute. Come on, go. What'd you learn? What? You didn't learn anything?
Well, no, not really.
I can
The
tell.
fuck?
I just said what I learned like 2 times.
Okay, what did you learn? Stop fucking around with this. Concentrate. And what did you learn?
The government covers up things and tries to lie just to make more money, even though there's.
Well, yeah, but government doesn't exist. It's a bunch of people that control the government. Government doesn't. Is not just government.
Yes,
said, I
yes.
passed.
So it's been hijacked. Hey,
They killed the people who actually want to do good because they want to
Yeah.
control. I
it's
was right.
you fuck around. Come on, go.
I
go.
said my thing.
No, what was you? Wow, you look exactly like Val Kilmer. Look at him. Stay straight. No, because he kept it sideways like this. Wow, he looks exactly like him.
No.
100% exactly like him. Go ahead, tell me. What'd you learn on Val Kilmer? What, Doc Holliday, what'd you learn? What'd you learn real quick?
What Cameron said, and
No, not what Kiana said.
I didn't learn that though.
You got to say what you learned. I don't care what Kiana said.
No, that and
What he said, what she said is not acceptable. Come on, real
Okay,
quick.
fine.
Oh, he looks like fucking Doc Holliday, 100%. Go ahead.
Wait.
I do not have the attention span for this.
That's fine. You're gonna, when I'm dead, though, you're gonna look at it. Go ahead.
Almost everybody is stupid, or everybody is.
Oh my.
Nah, you didn't learn that everybody's stupid. People
What?
have been lied to because they trust. They have a tendency to trust. Because if they go through life not trusting anybody, they go insane. So they have a tendency to trust. And the people know this, the people that run the show, because government doesn't exist. Government is a bunch of people controlling the government, right? Government is an idea. It's not a... It's been made into an institution, but it's basically an idea, right? How we're trying... Based on a lie, we're trying to make the best thing for everybody. And we're going to try to elect the best people to make the best thing for everybody. That's the promise. And then in real time, actually, it's a bunch of corrupt people trying to make more money for themselves and kind of use everybody else. So people are not stupid. People have been brainwashed. Actually, they are stupid. All right, we're finished. We are stupid. You learn people are stupid. What did you learn?
I just said it like 2 minutes ago. How are you looking at
What did you say 2 minutes ago? Look at you.
I don't know. What did I say?
What did
I
you
want to
say?
take a picture of you with that. Get the camera. We're done. Very disappointing. You have nothing to blackmail me with.